Welcome to SpringHealth Stress Management Awareness Session. So mental illness is expected to become the second biggest health problems affecting Malaysians after heart disease, okay, with 3 in 10 adults after the age of 16 experience some form of mental problems. So we all know that chronic stress has a negative impact on our emotional health. So it is also a common triggering factors for mental illnesses such as anxiety, depression. Today, we would like to learn from Dr. Aslina Ahmad, a lecturer in psychology counselling from the University of Pendidikan, Sultan Idris, on how we can effectively help ourselves and those around us to manage stress effectively. Okay, and to hear from Captain Farah Zieda, an ex-pilot from AirAsia, on her personal experience in handling stress in this very challenging moment. Okay, so hi, Dr. Aslina and Captain Farah. Once again, thank you so much for joining us.
Okay, thank you for inviting us as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so I would like to ask Captain Farah. So how long have you been servicing as a pilot?
I was with AirAsia for 7 years, and AirAsia was my first airlines after I graduated from flying school.
And I was told that actually, other than not only yourself, but your father is also a pilot previously with Mars Airline. Okay, so it's a family. Okay,
Correct.
So could you share with us how COVID-19 pandemic has affected you and your colleagues, from the aviation industry?
Okay, I received email from the company middle of June this year, and it was a bit shocking for me. I was one of the employee that been retrenched by the company out of 172 pilots from AirAsia. So I was shocked initially when I just received the email. I was shocked. And on the first day itself, I don't really feel sad initially because I was so shocked. I didn't expect, and I don't have any plans, right? And then a few days after that, only I started to feel sad slowly, and maybe a little bit of anxiety and depressed. A week after that, it's getting worse and worse. I lost my appetite. I think my husband also realized that. I started to lose my appetite. And then I don't talk much. I keep on consistently thinking of what to do, what should I do? That was the first question came through my mind after I received the email. So I keep on asking myself, what to do, what should I do? What to do now?
So Dr. Aslina, you have counseled and trained many people on how to manage stress. So maybe could you share with us, what are the effective strategies for us to help ourselves, especially to calm ourselves down, at this very distressed, when we encounter a very distressed moment, for example, like what Captain Farah encountered?
Usually during stressful moment, what we advise ourselves and other people to do is for the breathing exercise or breathing technique. Have you heard about that? Okay,
yes.
The 4-7-8 breathing. Would you like to follow me the breathing technique?
Yes.
Okay, yes, we would love to. Yes. Okay.
4-7. 4 it means I explain first. 4-7-8 deep breathing exercise. So first of all, 4 it means 4 seconds. 4 seconds for you to inhale quietly through your nose. Okay, 4 seconds through your nose. So, okay, can we try that one first?
Sure.
Okay, 4.
Okay.
4 seconds. Okay, and then we have to hold that for 7 seconds.
7 seconds.
Hold the breath. 7. 1, 2. Okay. And then lastly, we have to exhale through our mouth. Just now, inhale through our nose, right? Now, exhale through our mouth. That one will be 8 seconds with the whoosh sound, whoosh, like that. Okay? 8.
Okay.
Like that. Okay. So 8 seconds.
All right. Okay. So we should do it together. We'll try once.
Yeah, we try that one once. Okay. Yes. But this one we have to repeat 3 times. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes, I think we are.
Yeah, okay. For 4 seconds, inhale. Hold your breath. Okay, and then exhale. Okay, again, 4 seconds, inhale. Hold your breath, 7. Exhale. Okay, again, inhale, 1. Hold your breath. Exhale. Okay, how do you feel right now?
Yes, actually, I think it's working because at the beginning of this recording, I was actually, it's supposed to be a stress management video, but I'm kind of like stressed out a bit myself.
Okay. Okay, the breathing technique is just to calm you down, for us to calm down, and then we have to identify the stressful source. What is the stressful source there for Captain Farah? The most stressful source is
Losing my job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because being a pilot was my dream job, right? My ambition, something that I love doing the most. So when I lost the job, I feel like I lost something important in my life, and especially my income, right?
So what are the urgent things that you need to take care of right now?
To reduce my commitment, I have to manage my financial properly. And because I am so used to working, I've been working for 7 years. I'm so used to be busy doing something. And at that point, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do next.
All right. But I think at this moment, you have come into the third stage where is you have acknowledged the stressful source, and then you focus on the priority. So what should you be doing right now? You said just now that you have reduced your sort of responsibilities, for example.
Like my commitments, whatever debt that I have, I try to clear the debt.
All right. Now, we can see that Captain Farah is trying hard to find what are the possible things that you can do in order to fill your time, because you said that you don't know what to do if you're not working, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So anything that you are good at, you are so expert in?
Okay, I just started a business, online business, selling
Oh,
fresh
wow, that's
meat.
good.
Fresh meat, daging
Oh,
segar.
fresh meat. All
Yes,
right. Okay.
but through online, 100% online business. And I started this business since September, which is about 2 months ago.
Oh, this year. Okay. So the business is
Okay, so
good
far
right now?
doing good. Yeah, getting better and
Yeah.
better.
So, Dr. Aslina, just now you mentioned this. So the third stage is actually to address the stress factor and acknowledge it. And but what is actually in first stage and second stage? What are first
The
stage and second stage? Yeah.
the first stage is just now the breathing technique. So we have to calm ourselves first. Okay. If we feel that we have to have our own time, our own space, so try and find a suitable place where we can think or express ourselves, our sadness or something like that. Some people, they will scream. Some people, they will cry. But somehow, some people, they don't like others, especially their significant ones, the children, to see them crying. So they will go into the toilet and they will sort of take a bath, but they cry at that time. So it depends on certain people, how they cope with the stressful moments. So for me, one of the easiest thing to do is the breathing technique. You can do anywhere you like, but during the breathing technique, actually we can also do it together with recite the prayer. For the Muslim, when you do the breathing technique, 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can just utter few words like Astaghfirullahalazim, things like that. So the same with other religion. They can say something in terms of saying something to the God, asking for help, something like that. It will sort of soothe you and calm you down. Okay, and at this time, some people, they will sort of go away, not to stay at the same place. They will go out from the place that they get the news, the something that they bring stressful moments to them. So that one also helps actually. The second one is to identify the stressful source. Right now, I asked Captain Farah just now, and then she focused on the income.
There's another contributing stress factor for me, which is me and my husband been married for 5 years, more than five years, and we've been trying to conceive. And we have done like several times of IVF and also IUI procedure. So after I got to know that I was retrenched, it give the stress level become higher, you know, because of there's two sources. I lost a job and then I cannot get pregnant, so it making things even worse. So I'm feeling more and more depressed after that.
Okay, so that's why we as a counselor, we will ask our client usually which one will be the most stressful sources first. So from there, we will go and explore more on those aspects. Like just now, we explore more on the, what you call it, your income, all that, your career path, everything like that, right? So just focus on that. And then after we have finished that one, and you settle with your business, all that, and we will go towards the other one, the without kids, all that. Okay. So when you know about the stressful source, then you have to focus on the priority. What are the things that need to be settled first? I think you have listed down all your responsibility, what are the debt that you have, right? So those are the things that, but I think Captain Farah has done a great job, because you have come out with an idea that is your business. I think online business is great right now. Everyone would love to buy online. They don't want to go outside anymore.
I agree, because like, for example, myself, I have all the meats and even fresh seafood, delivered. And I really appreciate this service that's provided, because now that we are restricted to going out, so that service is not only I serve as an alternative income source for like Captain Farah. It actually meet the needs of the people now. That's what we need. There's a kind of service that we actually needed. So I think kudos, it's really well done. Dr. Aslina, so may I ask, if we encounter someone, our friends or our family members who just lost a job, right? So are there comforting words, or things that we can say or do to a family member, can say to them?
Yeah, in order to comfort them, usually you have to be with them. Be with them means you be with them with your ears, with your heart, with your thoughts. It's not be with them physically. Yeah, and then you have to listen attentively. That's why for us, for the basic counselling skill is the most important thing. You have to be you practice empathy, try to be in the person's shoes, and then you have to practice on unconditional positive regard. That is, you accept people as they are. So don't put any judgment there.
Okay, thank you so much. So in this context, it's like be empathy, be a good companion, be a good listener, and not to judge. So I think that's very important. Because sometimes we often we want to help, but we tend to make a lot of suggestions. So it may not be it may not be suitable for the person. So so I think this is a very good advice. And say if someone who just I think now a lot of people are losing jobs while looking for an alternative. So they just lost a job. So probably we just need to be their listener, to listen to them. And maybe we can ask like Captain Farah, in your context, what's the most comforting things that someone has said to you during this difficult moment?
I think maybe the closest person, which is my husband. He has been a good listener, and he always there for me, showing empathy. I think correct, whatever the Dr. Aslina said is correct. We need somebody to be next to us, to listen to us. Maybe if I have to cry, just let me cry and release. Like my method, I normally cry. but I tend to cry a lot alone by myself. Even my husband also, he didn't realize that I've been crying alone. But maybe after a certain time, he finally realized that I tried to hide my feelings.
But that is another good way is to share with someone that you trust. Find someone that you can trust and you can rely on and share the feelings. That's great. For us, for the helper, for those who are listening to the person, to the victim, so the most important thing is allow them to express themselves through crying, okay? Because that is the time for them to express it out, to let go the negative side of it, and you will feel relief at that moment. Just be with them during the time they cry and tell them you are there for them. Okay. Okay. So that's what you experience, right, Captain Farah?
Yeah, like myself, I cried in front of my mom, my husband. I released and I even shouted. I don't really shouted at them, but I just tried to release. I cried and shout just to express my feeling, and they just be there for me, listen. So after doing that, I started to feel like release, and I feel like I have new spirit in me.
Yeah, actually, there's a lot more, but we have to go for exercise and then for our healthy lifestyle, including our diet, the nutrition that we get, and then the water that we drink, all that include also in stress management.
Okay, Captain Farah, can you share with us about the suicidal incidents, that we heard about, you just shared with me that you have a colleague, who actually committed suicide, during this moment, yeah.
Correct. He's my colleague. Yes, it's very sad to hear, and we were so shocked to get to know that he committed suicide, because from his appearance, from his personality, he never showed any sadness and he's very private with his life. So what, like me and my husband, we always see him in the office with a smiling face. He always looks so happy, and never thought that losing jobs would affect him that much.
Okay.
So, Dr. Aslina, is there any behavior patterns, that we can pick up if someone is having suicidal thoughts?
Usually, sort of the warning sign is the drastic changes in sleeping pattern, but you are not with him, right? So you don't know about the sleeping pattern. So severe tiredness, low energy. When he's alone, we don't know about that one.
Because when I got to know about retrenchment, my husband is quite close to the guy. He texted him to ask how he's doing, is he affected or not, but he never replied the message.
Oh, that is maybe withdrawing from family members and friends. So that's why what we practice here usually, when we realize that our colleagues are not be seen in the faculty like that, we will call up just to make sure that she's okay, especially those who are not married yet, because they're staying alone. So we don't know what happened. And then difficulty in focusing or concentrating, and then lose interest in things that they love. Before this, they love to go jogging and no more, something like that. And then easily angry, irritated, feeling extremely sad. But you see, just now he's happy, right?
Whatever symptom that you are saying is actually I'm experiencing it. That
okay.
Yeah. I lose my appetite, and then I started to lose my interest to whatever I loved doing before. For example, I was so into gardening. I'm so into especially gardening. I don't do gardening at all after I lose my job. I lose interest in a way. Yeah.
But for you, just that one, you are more depressed, right? For this one, for suicidal signs, maybe sometimes they will talk about suicide. For example, statement like, I'm going to kill myself. I wish I were dead. I wish I hadn't been born, something like that. And then feeling trapped. I don't know what to do. I will burden others. And then it's so painful, being unemployed, something like those words. And then the other thing, that is warning signs through what they say. But sometimes they have already planned on how to kill themselves. So that is the most dangerous one. Like Captain Farah, I just went to the pharmacy and I bought bottles of something like that, and then I will have the with alcohol or something like that. A lot of things, bundle of it. So those things are patterns or warning signs that we have to look at. So do they have any suicide plan, or I have found a great place to jump, something like that. So those are the signs. We have to sort of listen carefully and saying goodbye. Okay, I think I won't be seeing you anymore anywhere. So those are the things, actually, the warning signs.
If we identify someone's showing all the signs and symptoms, what are the actions that Dr. Aslina, you would suggest that we could immediately take, to assist this person?
If we get to know, when we realize the warning sign, don't leave the person alone. If on call, that one we have to find someone, take his address and send someone there, because you have to hold the phone, because when the person is talking to you, he won't do anything right. So try to calm him down, and then if try to find out whether she is under drugs or alcohol, maybe overdose, something like that. Just now I told you that we have to find someone else to go to his place, and then get help from a trained professional. This one is more on psychiatrist. Okay. For us, usually we will refer them to psychiatrist, and it has to be hospitalized.
In case of emergency, right, is there any online, like a 24 hours online helpline that we can actually dial?
That one we have Talian Kasih.
Okay.
It's under government, that one. And then we have also Mercy Malaysia.
Mercy Malaysia.
Mercy Malaysia.
Thank you for sharing that. Yeah. So we hope that the viewers, who's followed our video today, they would know where to look for help when it's needed. Okay.
My advice to everybody who are affected by COVID-19, by the pandemic, if you lost your job just like myself, I know it's very tough, it's not easy, but what I would suggest you all to do is to release your emotion, whatever you feel inside. Please share with your family, your friends, whoever you're comfortable with. Don't keep to yourself. If you keep on crying by yourself, what you have to do is you need to release, you need to talk to someone. They will make you feel better and stronger.
Thank you. Thanks for your sharing, very generous sharing of yours. Thank you. And Dr. Aslina?
So first of all, you have to take care of yourself, do the breathing techniques, and then remember to focus on the stressful sources, focus on the priority, and then you push your emotion to the cognitive level. And if you feel like you need to talk to someone, call someone that you trust. Okay, take care for yourself. Remember that you have to find time for yourself, and find time for your significant ones when they need you. And remember one thing, the quotation that I love so much: if you don't start out the day with a smile, it's not too late to start practicing for tomorrow. So have a great day. Okay.
Thank you so much. This is a lovely message. Thank you so much. So we wish you all the best, and we hope that our audience who have viewed our video today will find this video useful on helping how to cope with stress. And with here, I would end our session today, and let's say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.